yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to KWTN 100.9 FM. This is the Big Voice Radio, and you are listening to another episode of the show. The show is the Big Voice Sports Talk Show, where we talk about all kinds of sports stuff that's been happening the last couple of weeks, especially around here in the area of Winnebago. I'm your host, DJ Coach Q, and I'm joined here with the co-host, Coach Chris LaPointe and BLUV.
So I got kicked to the back seat on announced second already. Boy, Chris just got here too.
Okay, well, Coach Q, BLUV, and Coach Chris.
Hey, dang, ready for 3 years.
Took over.
Kicked to the back seat, boy.
Yeah. Hey, BLUV, Coach Chris, how you guys doing tonight?
We was doing fine until that little introduction.
I'm trying to go. Trying to go in order here.
No, I'm doing good, man. Happy to be back, though.
Yep.
Haven't seen.
I do gotta say congratulations, because I know that one of the days you missed was your boy Kitchy's 8th grade graduation.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was kind of sad I didn't get to make that, to go make some to-go plates.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. But congratulations to Kitchy. Next year he'll be a freshman, so that's good. Some good stuff right there. But hey, guys, man, it's been a couple weeks since we've been on. The last time we've been on, we talked about high school sports a little bit, kind of give a recap of the season and stuff like that, you know. Yep. And so I am going to do a little segment over the high school sports a little bit later on. But today we have a couple good topics, okay? So BLUV, we talked about trying to come up with topics to discuss on the sports show, especially because school season's out. Yeah. So what's your topic for the day?
Well, I kind of got a few, but I guess after listening to Coach Chrissy, we're on the same page on a topic. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind getting into some of that the NBA Finals matchup.
The NBA Finals?
Yeah. So when the time comes, I think I'll touch.
That sounds good. I think we all watched it. We all watched the games and stuff like that, and we all have our opinions and stuff like that about both teams, all this kind of stuff, the whole series. So I'll love to get into that one.
Sure.
And Coach Chris, how about you? What's your topic there?
I guess for me, kind of what's been on my mind, just sitting back, basketball season's over, and I'm just kind of paying attention to like the off-season stuff for the Huskers, and and some football recruiting stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of just start thinking about who are the top 5 greatest Nebraska athletes of all time.
Yeah. That is a good discussion. I mean, it's a good discussion to have here in the studio, and it's a good discussion to have out there. We have a lot of people here, not just in the Winnebago area, but in the listening area that are Husker fans, and everybody has their top 5.
Yeah, when we get into it, if anybody's out there, your listeners, go ahead and you guys post you guys' stuff on there and give us your top 5, and we might kind of go off of see if we agree on some of them. This is all your own opinion and stuff, so like that. Just have a little fun with it.
Yeah, that sounds very good. And like BLUV said, just put a comment down and add your top 5 best Huskers, not just football, but all sports. Yeah. The top 5. That's gonna be a good discussion.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Heck yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on in the next few weeks, and there's also some stuff that we need to report from the past few weeks. And a little bit later on, for my discussion, we're going to get into talk a little bit about upcoming golf tournament that is sponsored by the Kikiji Day program, which is a mental health day for the men. Yeah. And so they Pete started that tournament last year, and so they're doing it again this year. So it's going to be a good one. So we'll get into talk about that. Cool. That'll be one of my spotlights, and then also go back and talk a little bit about Jared Doxey. Oh yeah, I know that we covered him a little bit at the end of the last episode, but I was trying to get him up here again. Yeah. He's just busy. He's on his way back for another wrestling thing that he's doing. He saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook that he just beat
another state champ.
Yeah.
So we actually have the video, and we're going to show that a little bit later on too. Cool. So
was it the whole match? I mean, his whole thing, because the video I seen was pretty short. So I don't know.
I believe he won that one. It was the end of the video.
That's why
it was the end. Yeah, because he won by points.
That's 3-1. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm still confused when it comes to that.
But we'll get into that. I'm learning a little bit more and more as we're watching. So, but anyway, Anyway, then we got some other stuff that we're going to cover too. Me and Coach Chris will probably cover a little bit about the NABI tournament coming up next week or next month down in Phoenix that we're taking the boys down to. So we'll cover a little bit about that. We'll show the schedule and all that good news.
Cool.
But right now, as always, we get into some early shout-outs, BLUV.
All right. Well, I want to start off by saying, Pee Wee baseball's around town, and they've been going. A lot of the coaches and stuff I've been seeing. Mr. Coach Decora taking his little, I believe they're 10-year-old, maybe 10U or something. And I see Ty Miller got the 8-year-old and 8U baseball team going from Winnebago. And give a shout out to those coaches and stuff. And I know Ty Miller played down at Lions last weekend, and they ended up getting like second place to one of the Homer teams. Homer had 2 teams in there. So give a shout out to those coaches and parents and those boys that are doing. And then of course, me, I always got to give one of my grandkids a little love. My grandson Augie plays for Homer, and he found they had him start him off at third base, and because he has a real good arm. He didn't care for it over there because he didn't get no action, so he moved into first. And he tell you what, he might have found a spot. He really likes it now, so he's really got a good glove over there.
Good.
Between him and Briggs LaPointe. They got a bunch of good little boys on that team, but Briggs plays the center there with the pitcher, so he gets the majority of the balls and he guns them over, and Augie starts nabbing. So I don't want to give a little shout out to those 2 boys too for playing from the locally, but not here in town, but still, Then they play Winnebago here coming up on Tuesday of next week, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
we'll definitely have to try to get up there and watch that game.
Yep.
Get some good video clips and pics, man.
Yep. So shout out to my grandson Augie too.
Yep.
Love you, grandson.
Yeah, nice shout out. Coach Chris.
I guess I got a couple, but kind of don't have really too much to do with the sports side of it. But I want to give a huge shout out to the education department, like Patrice and Raina and them, and then all the summer youth workers that are working. It's a huge thing to be young and to be able to have a job and kind of learn at a young age the importance of, having a strong work ethic and being able to, kind of get out there and earn your own money.
Yeah.
So shout out to the education department, because I know that's not easy to handle. I don't know how many kids it is, 60 kids or 70 kids, but
It's a lot.
and shout out to all the summer youth workers. Keep showing up, keep being on time, and keep making your money.
And if you're
stacking
listening,
stacking your bread.
and you youth workers that are listening, don't forget you guys got a safety sit down tomorrow at the college at I believe it's at 11 o'clock. So you guys, I think it's mandatory, so everybody's got to be there. So
Pick your checks up.
yep, and you get to pick your checks up there. Yep. So just a little FYI.
Man, that's an awesome thing for those kids. They get to get out of work and go up there and listen to somebody, get a free lunch, and get your checks.
That's right.
Oh, but they got to go back to work though.
They got to pay the dad tax too.
They got to pay the dad tax too. Yeah, I told the boys, I said, you get your first checks. You guys got to take me and Mama. We're always taking you guys out. So I'm ordering steaks and
You can't get steaks on a $5 meal deal at Mickey D's. That's where they all like to eat.
no, they don't.
Not that
No,
ones.
they don't. Not anymore. Still guys, Wingstop, Cane's, where your meals cost probably less than
That's what I'm saying.
$17, maybe $18 a piece.
Even Cane's, you can get the same thing at Mickey D's, number 10.
I'll make it at home. But hey, good shout outs to you guys. Good shout outs and myself. I got a shout out. I got a shout out to my nephew. His name is Baby Wombly. Baby Wombly just now in the last couple of days set up his own YouTube page. So you know how his mom's always showing videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Now he's got his own YouTube page.
Really?
So he's out selling his own T-shirts. He's out there, got his own YouTube page, and he's got a mad following, man.
If you subscribe to and
Yeah,
To
got a
Chin.
mad following. So give a shout out to Baby Wombly, and
Nice.
I've had a gift for Baby Wombly ever since New Year's Eve powwow. I had a giveaway, being head man,
Yeah.
and I had a gift for him, but he never come to get it yet.
Really?
So Baby Wombly,
it might have went bad. It might be a to-go plate, and we all know you
no,
from
they-
New
they-
Year's Eve.
they Q knows what's up. But yeah, no, shout out to Baby Wom.
That's a good one.
All right. Now, you guys, let's get into these topics, man, because I know I'm kind of excited to get to to get to my topic, but we're gonna go with Coach Chris's topic
Yep, let's
first,
get it.
and we'll kind of get into that. I'm gonna give you the mic, Chris. Take over.
Okay, so this list wasn't easy, and it could have very well just consisted of all football players. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of wanted
Yeah.
to just, kind of sprinkle a little bit of every, as much as I could. Sports, I left a few off, but some of these are just, we all know who they are. We all know, all these are all legends. But I'm gonna just go out on a little bit of a limb here. This is just my personal opinion right here.
Yep.
But we're gonna start it off with Tyronn Lue. As a player, two-time NBA champion with the Lakers. As a head coach in the NBA, got one with the Cavs and LeBron. As a player, first team All Big 12, and he's in the Nebraska Cornhusker Hall of Fame.
That's a good pick right
Good
there.
one right there.
And one of them, Chris, is he's probably on one of the most watched or most seen highlights ever. When Kobe nailed that jumper and stepped over, or not Kobe, Iverson stepped over him. One of the most watched
Yeah.
videos, highlights. Go
All
ahead,
right,
Chris. I'm sorry.
number 2.
Number 2, Jordan Burroughs, wrestling. All-American, almost, I think, 3 years. First team All-American, Olympic gold medalist. The list just goes on and on. 2-time NCAA national champ. The honors and the list is huge. His resume kind of speaks for itself. But I kind of wanted to just, like I said, add some non-football players, and he was kind of the best one in that wrestling realm. The next one, 3 on my list, is kind of a slept-on one, and I know a lot of the old guys will kind of remember, but he's one of my favorites because of back of the day playing Madden, and you could build a team and you could build your offensive line and quarterback and stuff. But offensive lineman Will Shields.
Will Shields.
Pro Football Hall of Fame class, 12 Pro Bowl selections, All Pro, 3 times first team, just a legend, man, and not just at Nebraska, but in the NFL too. So
That's cool.
College Football Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Fame, kind of a forgotten, we kind of forget those guys in the trenches, man. They kind of hold it down, so I wanted to add him to the list.
Yeah.
At number 2, Jordan Larson. Could have very well easily been number 1. I think she's kind of one of the biggest most known athletes from Nebraska. Olympic gold medals, NCAA championships, All-American. Everybody knows her, everybody loves her. So number 2, Jordan Larson. Number 1, like I said, we got to show some love to those guys in the trenches. So for me, number 1, Ndamukong Suh. I think we all seen, his body of work and how dominant he was, and to be a defensive lineman and be in the Heisman race kind of just blows your mind. So
That's right.
for me, I have number 1, Suh. So
Yeah.
that's my
That's a
top
good
5.
list, man.
Yeah, Chris, like I said, I told you don't be looking at my list when you're making yours out, but you did. You already had it in your mind. So I had number 5, I had Tyronn Lue. And then pretty much the same reasons,
Yeah.
I don't know who other basketball player that went pro besides him.
Eric Pitowski way back in the day.
Back in
Yeah,
late
then,
80s,
Then there was another guy.
90s, I think.
90s.
Yeah. There's another guy, a center that made it too, but he didn't last that long.
Yeah, see, so he's the one that actually kind of made some noise a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris already gave her a breakdown. So
Yeah.
so he's my number 5. My number 4 is I like I said, my opinion, that Lexi Rodriguez that just graduated last year or 2
Yep.
years ago. That volleyball, she was one of a kind. I think we talked about her before on this show, and I remember there was a meme that came out because she played that one libero or whatever. She got like anything that was spiked on her, she was there, or anything that happened, she was in no place angles that was popping them balls up to her teammates. And I remember there was a meme one time that said, the world is, or 75% of the world is covered by water. Lexi Rodriguez covers the rest. That was really cool when I seen that meme.
Good.
Yeah, so that was number 4. And then my number 3 is Levante David for the football team. He played played for the Buccaneers for 10, 11 years, and I don't know how many Pro Bowls he got, and I think he squeaked a championship in or two when the Buccaneers won with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So that was him. And then my number 2 is Jordan Larson. I got wrote down there, and we all know. And then we went down to watch Bancroft play down at Logan View. I think that's where she went. And then, geez, their trophy case is nothing but stuff for her. She got her own separate trophy case over there.
Really?
Yeah, over there in there where they eat lunch and all that stuff. So it's pretty wild to go and look at all the memorabilia and stuff. So yeah, so her name speaks for itself down there. And then my number 1's Sue as well. So
nice.
For all the reasons why Chris talked about them all. So
All
good
right.
one.
Well, those are some good ones. Mine is way different than y'all's. So I'll start down at number 5. And I believe I have a few football players in there, but I got a mix with some other people. Number 5 will be, for me, John White. Enrolled member of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. As a walk-on, he went and played for Tom Osborne back in the day.
I think I know where this is going.
Second person will be my brother Silas Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He was also a walk-on and also played ball for Tom Osborne.
I think he's got a ring too, doesn't he?
He's got 2 Orange Bowl rings.
Yep.
And then next in line would be Candace Blackbird. She from the Omaha Tribe of Nebraska. She went in and played her 4 years down there, and then she didn't go play basketball after that, but she was nanny for Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
After college and stuff like that.
They moved her in-house nanny like down in Florida
Yeah,
or
she's
something.
still down in
Still
Miami.
down there, yeah.
Yeah.
Got her husband
So
and some
the-
kids, yeah.
The next one in line right here be Jabba Chamberlain.
Oh, yeah.
And even though he never came back to Winnebago to put on any camps or clinics or anything, he's an enrolled member of the Winnebago Tribe
Yeah.
and an icon around here. Everybody knows who Jabba Chamberlain is.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, my last one, I had it all down here.
I think we already know who it is.
Well, no, it's a football one.
Yeah.
Then the last one be our very own Darwin Snyder.
Yeah.
Darwin Snyder, he is the man, He actually come on the show and told the entire story of when he got recruited by Dr. Tom Osborne.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a story that if you listen to it, give you goosebumps,
Yep.
How he told it. So those are my 5. I just trying to I guess be different than you guys, but I love your guys' list too.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good list, though. I like that. That was a good way to end the.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, you don't really sit back and think about that we actually did have some tribal members and then neighboring tribes, that went down and did that. That's pretty
Yep.
cool. Yep.
Yep. And so there was also just an honorable mention from the Omaha Tribe too. There was a guy named Darius Moore that was from the Omaha Tribe that played football for them too. So shout out to all those natives out there.
Nice.
And shout out to all the legend Huskers that we just now mentioned too. And you guys, any honorable mentions?
Yeah, all 3 of the
Let's go.
Heismans.
Yeah.
All
We didn't even say any of the
Yeah,
Heismans.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, all 3 of the Heismans. And then my favorite running back, no matter what, he didn't get a Heisman. My favorite running back from Huskers all time, I didn't put him on my list, but I like Amir Abdullah.
Yeah.
I think he was
I
one
remember
of
you
the baddest
loved that
running
guy,
backs. Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
me,
think he's still in the league, too.
Amon Green wasn't that bad either.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say for me, I was gonna go Amon Green and Sarah Pavin
Yeah.
for volleyball, and then Darren Erstad. Those were the honorable mentions because we kind of left out baseball a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you said Java, so that was good.
What about Tommy Frazier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy Frazier, I think, even though he didn't get a Heisman, I thought that was he was something
He
special.
was robbed.
He was special.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Scott Frost, but then
Gotta crack a beer.
So,
Talk about that guy.
what about Coach Hoiberg? Coach of the year? Was he the Big 12 Coach of the Year?
Big 12 or Big 10?
Or Big 10 Coach of the Year?
Yeah, I said Big 12. Jesus. Was he? I think he was.
I think he was National Coach of the Year.
You think he got it?
I think he got it this past,
That
this past year. I think he was
can put it. That
national.
can put him up there even.
Yeah, that's good, though.
Yeah. Well, hey man, that was a good discussion. Since we're on the Huskers, you guys want to talk a little bit about that football team? The discussions that we had before, you guys were talking about that they were picking up a lot of these 4 and 5 star athletes.
Yeah.
And I think aren't they receiving a quarterback here pretty soon? They like the number 1 ranked quarterback.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Trey Taylor is his name.
Trey Taylor.
Yeah.
That's a kid you said from Omaha.
Yeah. Well, he came from a different state. I was just gonna look him up, but he's kind of like one of them. He's kind of like what was the boy's name, that quarterback for us last year that got hurt and he went to
Raiola.
Yeah, Raiola. So he's kind of like him. He went to different high schools, try to go to bigger, better high schools, play bigger, better comp, get his name out there and stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this kid is, but he's playing down in, I think it's Omaha.
I think, it is Omaha. Is it Millard North?
Yeah.
They were the big dogs last year, but he transferred in there, and I just read he went from being 37 nationally to number 8 nationally, and he's a 5-star recruit now.
I think he's the number
and
one
he's the
quarterback.
number 1 quarterback in the country.
Yeah, and he got 1 year of high school left. So
you say he's going in this next coming season as a senior?
He's going to be a senior
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a crazy senior year.
You got to see some of them. I try to share some of that stuff on Facebook about him, about the way he moves and about how he throws and how he can move his feet and all that stuff. He's
legit.
the real deal, man. Yeah. And then they're just getting. Then I see they're getting a bunch of offensive linemen and defensive linemen and stuff like that, and corners and.
Dude, with knowing that your near future quarterback's a 5-star recruit, number 1 quarterback in the nation, just think of how many offensive linemen are going to be trying to either get in that portal and get over here, or just graduate and take the offer to Nebraska.
Got 1 more year of rebuild. Test these guys that are coming in, like into the portal, the offensive line and whoever else, because we do got a quarterback that came from UNLV, and he looks like he's one of them kind of guys, like Latimer on the program, kind of one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, like kind of Jesse White type thing, like that. So he's kind of like, I don't want to say nothing up there, but one of those guys he's going to sacrifice his body. He's going to try to get every yard, every inch he can get when he runs, and he's kind of one of those guys that are kind of, I guess the word is kind of like nutty or crazy.
Yeah.
That's how I come off seeing him, watch some of his highlights and stuff like that. So I think he needs to know how to hold on to the ball a little more, but what to see. But then also that other freshman quarterback we had last year, he's going to be a sophomore, and he's going to be battling for that spot this year too. And we all know he was pretty good. He could run that team too. So it's just it's going to be interesting to see what happens this year.
Yep. And Nebraska has a top 15 recruiting class in the country for next year. But I guess my biggest thing for me is that's great, that looks good, but Nebraska's got a gauntlet of a schedule this year. You got Indiana, you got Oregon, Ohio State, and I guess Iowa. But can we hold on to those recruits after this schedule? I mean, I think we're only projected to win 6 games this year. And hopefully, the guys that are committed to the class stay to the class, and we're able to get them all here and be able to continue to rebuild and get back to our glory days.
Yeah, like I always said, we can lose every game. We get to Iowa game, let's win that one, then the season salvage. I got so much trash talk that I'm going to do with my Iowa buddies from Sioux City and all over the place. I haven't got to do it yet in damn 11 years.
I know. And then during the NCAA tournament, we thought we were going to at least get those bragging rights,
Man.
At least first time.
Played Iowa 3 times. Played Iowa 3 times. We beat them once.
I literally bought a new Husker polo down in Denver and wore it that day.
Oh yeah.
And then, as I think it was like in between games, I was going out and checking. And as soon as that game was over, I took that shirt off.
Quiz damn black cat again. Right there. Damn that guy.
Never gonna root for him again. Maybe they'll win.
You put your Boise State colors on and walk around, then you'll probably get some winning.
Yeah.
I even had Trayvon make me a shirt too for when they played. A red T-shirt that has Nebraska ball on there. I was wearing that all around too, and I was like, put a sweater on, even though it was hot. Actually, they got me put a hoodie on, even though it was hot out there.
Even a tarp,
Car cover.
even a car cover, an insulated car cover. Hey man, that was actually a really good discussion too, and then we hardly even got it. We didn't talk about volleyball too much or anything, But I know that I haven't watched Husker volleyball, but a lot of people in our town do, man.
Yeah.
I gotta start trying to watch that,
Well, they're good. And
Yeah.
I even seen they got another recruit or someone that entered the portal too. Another big girl, about 6'5", 6'6", lefty. I think she's lefty, but get them hammer. Then they got some recruits coming in from high school that are, so they're gonna be right back up there.
Yeah,
Right back.
I
up
know.
there.
I know. One of the things that I hear people saying on social media is like, well, we're not only a football school. That
That's
saying.
obviously.
We're always I told you we're a volleyball school. Or
Who started saying all that?
probably you.
Only
Only one that complains about every single thing.
Husker stuff. I always put on there, if anybody's winning, any team, any other sports winning, I would put after all, and I'll
Yeah.
just leave it at that.
Leave it at that. No, but that's good because that is actually true more now than ever. With all the Husker sports that have been dominating.
They're-
Maybe not all national champs and stuff like that, but they're top
Dominate,
five, man.
Yeah, they're dominating every sport except for the sport that we're known for.
For real.
Oh, man. It's tough
yeah,
being
man.
a Husker fan sometimes, man.
Yeah. Big ups to all you Husker fans, all you cornheads out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You're listening to another episode of the show, and we're going to get into our next topic here, where BLUV brought up the NBA Finals. And I know we all have our own opinions about NBA Finals. So let's talk about it. I know the NBA Finals only went 5 games this year.
Yeah.
And the 2 teams that were in there were 2 teams that haven't been in there for a while. The Knicks and the Spurs. Spurs, actually, you guys all know, with the Tim Duncan era, they won 5 championships in 15 or so years. So they know what it is to be a championship team. But the Knicks haven't won since the year I was born.
Jeez.
And so that's
Oh.
53 years.
5.
53 years, big brother. Older brother.
53
Hey,
years,
older brother.
brother.
Older brother, 53 years. But anyway, I was personally myself, I was happy for the Knicks. How many years, bro? How many years?
Let me stop real quick.
Okay,
You were
let's go.
happy for your wife, so she wasn't going to be crabby and make you do all the work, because isn't she a Knicks fan?
Yeah, but see, that's what I said. I'm happy for the Knicks.
I was really rooting for him.
I know, I was really rooting for him.
Same thing with my daughter Tisha and her old man Eli. I see a lot of his snaps the whole game. He'll stand and watch the games. He'll sit on the recliner, then Tisha starts snapping him. He's got his Knicks gear on, and he's standing in front of the TV watching. Then my grandbaby Alice standing right next to him with the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum. But anyway, they're big fans, and congratulations to the Knicks. And I honestly think they should give Spike Lee a championship ring to go along with him, because he's been there since
Day one.
Yeah.
Go back to those back in the days that they were talking about Patrick Ewing,
Yeah.
John Starks, and Spike was right there.
Yep, all the time. They did a side-by-side on Facebook about Spike Lee back when he first started taking courtside seats to now. I know we all age, but holy smokes, he's an old cat.
And old cat.
Yeah.
Been through a lot. So what do you guys think of the series then?
Referees need to be fired all the way around. I mean, because it was bad both ways. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And I just think that if the tall kid for San Antonio, if he just play ball and shut his mouth and just play, then he'd be doing a lot better. And he tries to get under people's skin, which he was doing, and then he'd blow it. The team would blow it. Geez, how many every game they played, they were up 10, 15 early on. And every game the Knicks won, they had to come back from down, especially that one down 30 points, 29 points. I shut my TV off, made a post about Knicks being garbage in a different word, and then I went to bed. Woke up next day, they won. I went, what the? So,
Yeah,
with
for
another
real.
word.
For real. No, I actually was thinking the same thing. As soon as halftime come around, oh, it's over, because just as a fan, it ain't over yet. I said, these guys the Spurs been clowning it in the second half, the whole series.
Yeah.
And it started off right off the bat, they come down and every shot was a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Every shot was a miss.
Well, that's how they did the first half to get that lead.
Yeah.
They were just nailing. Chris, I was going to say, the only game the Spurs won, me and Quince, I went in with Quince and we did a bet online, about all your little online things. I did when we finally did them, just doing $10, trying. I was like, all right, let's go. None of them, but Wemby's 3 dunks. Only thing that landed. Everything else junk.
He was only supposed to get like 8 rebounds or something like that. He got 3.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
So it's just like, what the heck, man? And I said, got text Quince. I'm
Never again.
I'm never betting again. I said every time. No, it was horrible.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't really, like I said, I watched it just because I wanted to be able to see what people were talking about on Facebook. I don't really watch NBA no more. We said this before, but I kind of watched a lot more of this one than I did any in the past 20 years, because obviously don't like the era.
Yeah.
And we all know who I don't like, so I'm not even gonna repeat it. So I mean, other than that, it was enjoyable. But I honestly think that I'll watch more if I actually get a sports betting app and start watching. Then I think I will bet all the.
I'm not trying to encourage you on that one either, but, all right, Coach Chris, I know you got an entirely different perspective of the series.
I guess for me it was good to see, the whole idea of the team and how important it is for guys to have roles to kind of be put back on the map. The Knicks did a really good job of just putting that, putting on a really good display of you need certain guys to do certain things. Everybody, and for me, in my own personal opinion as a coach, everybody should want a guy like Josh Hart on their team.
Yeah.
A guy who's gritty, who's going to play defense, who's going to get on the ground, who's going to hustle for every rebound, and he doesn't need the ball to really be effective and really make his mark on the game. And that role it's such hard to find players that just want to do just those things.
Mm-hmm.
I think in today's game, everybody's just about getting that 30 ball or hitting threes and being able to do all these little celebrations and stuff. I mean, that's cool too, but at the end of the day, I think if you're a competitor, it's about winning. It's about it's about going out there and showing you're the best. And I really like Jalen Brunson's story. All the hard work and the determination and being undersized and being told this and that and just being disrespected and then being able to overcome it and actually be the guy. And that last game, 45 points to close them out on the road. That's kind of a hard thing to do. So just huge respect to them. As NBA fans, it's always good to see someone else win, and, kind of spread around and stuff. So that's what I like too, is that, someone else won it, because I think for the next 5 to 7 years, the Spurs are probably going to win it every other year. Or, like this Wemby, I don't know, all the kids are just, they're all Spurs fans now. Like the only Spurs fans I knew was Babe Matt. And now it's every kid from 5 to
my boy,
17 are all fans now.
My boy Alvin Reyes too. He's been a San Antonio fan for years, ever since I known him.
That old couple that lives in between Dakota City and Homer. They got that. They got that little.
And Bethany too. I forgot about Bethany.
Beth's the old Spurs fan.
Spurs fan too.
Yeah, there go DJ Bess. Should have put some bets on.
We got any video evidence of that,
or T-shirts or anything?
anything?
Was it better too?
Yeah. I don't myself. I don't mind like Chris said. I don't mind we're spreading it out a little bit. But if with the Knicks, or not the Knicks, but the San Antonio probably gonna be winning. He's probably right. But if you get a team that trades for that kid from Minnesota, that mouthy guy, what's his name? Ant
Edwards.
You get him on a contending team, he's tough.
Yeah.
He's tough. And then so is Oklahoma's going to be right there. And that's what it's going to be, Oklahoma and San Antonio for a while, in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Then whoever usually going to win that one, I think, might get the whole thing. But we also thought that now, except for, Brunson and my Knicks that I
Snuck that word in there. Hey,
Yeah.
man. So mixing it up. Celtics a couple years ago, Thunder last year, Knicks this year, could be Wemby next year, but it could also be whoever gets Giannis, because he's not going to go to no punk team. He's going to go to a contending team.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets Giannis, they're going to be contending for it.
He's getting how long he been in the league? He's got to be up there a little bit now too, right?
He's probably been here about 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So he might, I don't want to say prime, but he's only got a few years. So to be top notch.
Yeah, I think he is at that age where they consider prime, like 27 to 30.
Yeah, because if he plays, if he gets on a team and he plays kind of reckless. Get older, you're a little more injury prone. So
Yeah.
so if someone's going to get him, they better be contenders right away so they can take advantage.
Yeah. There's a lot of teams that are going to be shopping around for him too. I mean, you're probably going to hear some stuff here really soon on social media about it, because NBA season's over. People are trying to wheel and deal it, And I could see if he goes to like a place like, I think Boston's going to try to go get him. I think Chicago's going to try to go get him. Just some of those teams right there, they can try to go get him.
As long as they don't go to LA unless LeBron's gone, because otherwise he's going downhill from there. But see, the thing is too, though, is that he goes with Luka, and then him and Luka are both ball dominant. So he probably got to go on a team just like Chris says, with the team that's got a bunch of people that kind of know their roles,
Yeah.
So
role players.
Yeah. So if they get someone like that, then I can see him doing some damage.
So was you done about your?
Oh, I was
opinion?
just gonna finish up
Go ahead.
with, and I think the one thing that I was really emphasizing to my boys is that experience over youth in a situation where it's high stakes like that, the experience is always gonna win.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the hugest storyline was like, everybody was rooting and cheering like the Spurs had it, and then that veteran experience, not being rattled, not being like, we're down 30, like it's over, like. No, 29 turns into 20, 20 turns into 15, 15 turns into 10. If it's a 10-point game in the fourth quarter, that ain't nothing.
Anybody's game. I remember a long time ago when we played, remember Big Butch used to say, if we were down big, he'd always say, second half, we're down 20, 25, rarely. But when it happened, he said, get it down 10 by 10. And then we got it from there. And then half the time he was correct, get down to 10 points and then we get that dub. So like Chris said, in the NBA, that 10 points ain't nothing. Because of course you got the running clock where you got to take a shot every 24 seconds, and of course you can get the ball back right away.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes is a lifetime, or fourth quarter is a lifetime in NBA.
Yeah, and I guess you kind of see too the Spurs just being young, like not having that veteran presence. I think that would be like a key thing for them to emphasize over the offseason, like bringing someone like a veteran, not a De'Aaron Fox who has no championship experience, but like an Aaron Gordon, or like a glue guy, a role guy that's not a superstar, but someone who just excels in what they do.
Yeah.
I think those pieces are slept on, man, and there's a lot of guys that aren't really like that. So I like Aaron Gordon going to the Spurs. I think that would put them over the top.
Well, what about their coach? Their coach is only about 4 years older than oldest
True.
player on that team.
True.
So it's like, because he should have recognized that, like every game they were down, they're up big, and then what do you do? Just want to keep the pedal on, foot on the pedal? Yeah. And especially that game when they're up 30, it was like, come on, just stall a little bit and pass the ball around, work the offense, and use a little bit of time. Except they must have wanted to set an NBA record for most threes in the championship game.
Or something.
Yeah, because what's that? What is that?
Did you hear Charles Barkley after the show? He just said how stupid the game was. I mean, he just used so much negativity against the Spurs. It was just crazy. But
I don't
he
think
was
he likes San Antonio or Texas in general, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think he does.
you're right. Hey man, so my thoughts though, and I'll try to keep it brief. I think we have about a good 15-20 minutes left in the show. But my thoughts about the NBA Finals is I actually enjoyed it. I wish it lasted longer. I always wish these NBA playoff games go to Game 7s all the time. I don't care what round it is. Game 7s are always the most exciting to watch, and so I was really hoping to see the Spurs and Knicks go to a Game 7 in San Antonio, and then see maybe see the Knicks come out on top. Then they did kind of finish finish it up a little bit earlier than probably most people expected. Even going into the series before the games even started, as the San Antonio and Oklahoma City series was going on, you heard people saying, "Well, whatever team wins out of this one is probably gonna be taking it." You know, like they counted the Knicks out already, and that was so crazy that they counted them out because they come back and their first two games, the Knicks' first two games were away, and they come home. They stole 2 games in San Antonio. That's crazy. And I actually think BLUV said it best that the only game that they lost was because of Donald Trump.
True. That is
That's
true.
right. Yeah, he was
If that
even
didn't
sleeping.
happen, I think they would have swept.
Yeah, he was sleeping up there too. Hey, so let me rewind it a little bit. So what little NBA trivia real quick then, if you guys know without getting on your phone, because I am. So San Antonio was going for, with that game when they were up 29, they must have been trying to go for the NBA record for the most threes by a game or by a team in the championship series. How much is the record?
How many threes in an NBA championship game?
Yeah, by a team.
Oh man, I'm trying to think what they shoot now. They just shoot too many threes
That's what I'm
nowadays,
saying.
man.
It's got to be this past one.
I know.
Not
It's
attempted.
ridiculous.
I'd say it's got
Not attempted now. Come on now.
not attempted.
Well, how much did they get the other night?
I don't know, but I'll say it has to be a Golden State
Yeah.
team, and I'll say 19 in the game.
Okay. You got 1 out of 2. What do you think, Chris?
Let me see. You said the most made
Yeah, most
The
made
most
by
made
a team in a
in the
NBA championship.
In the NBA championship, the most made. Let me see. Gotta go back a little bit. Not too far back though. Boston might be in there.
Oh, you're right too.
Boston might be on the cusp. I like the Golden State one though. That's a good one.
Either way, how much was it? I didn't ask what team. I asked what them. How many?
20, 21.
21. Quint said 19. So Quint's got Golden State right, and it was 24.
24.
24 made 3-pointers. Game 4 of the 2017 NBA Finals. Or no, it wasn't Golden State. I'm sorry. They played the Golden State Warriors. I'm sorry. It was Cavaliers. Remember that one game back 9 years ago? But they were going crazy on those guys. Was that I hate to say it was LeClown playing with those guys back then?
Yeah.
So that game, Kyrie probably had about 10 of them by himself.
Game winners.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm looking up on how many 3-pointers were made in that game the other night. So 24.
We're gonna
Yeah, go to the next
yeah
segment.
we're gonna
Look
go
this
we're
up.
gonna go ahead and go to the next segment. We're gonna visit a little bit about some of the Winnebago athletes. We're gonna stop and talk about Jared Doxey just a little bit. Talk with Dox. And as you guys all know, Jared Doxey, he is going to be traveling over to Kearney, Nebraska, go to University of Nebraska at Kearney, which they have a premier wrestling program over there. And Dox, he's going to be heading over to school here pretty soon. A lot of these kids are all getting ready to go to college, man. It just seemed like graduation was a few weeks ago, but these boys and these kids are all getting ready to pack up and head over to college, and I'm really excited for them. I'm really excited for Jared Doxey though. He that one right there. Yeah, he recently on June 13th, which was about 4 days ago, he was competing in some Nebraska wrestling, and he had an opportunity to wrestle another state champion. His name was Levi Gall, and what a battle between the 2-time state champion to end a duel. And Jared Doxey, he's just a beast, and he's still undefeated for I don't know how many wrestling matches now, but it's been over a year that he hasn't been beat. And so just having that under your belt going into your freshman year of college, it must be so exciting, not just for Jared going to school there, but for the school to have Jared coming over there as a 2-time defending state champion in the heavyweight division. So what you guys have thought about Dox?
I think he is just an impressive athlete all around, and even a better person. And a huge shout out to his family and his mom and his dad and them for raising him to be the kind of young man that he is, because he deserves everything that he's gotten and he's going to continue to get. You know, him beating another champion, it's nothing new. That's what Doxy does, and I'm proud of him and will always be. You know, win or lose. And I know he's gonna go to Kearney and represent Winnebago. You know, and probably put us on the map. He'll probably turn that whole. You know, I don't know if how good they are, but he'll probably turn that program into a winning program as well.
Yeah, I heard Kearney is pretty good, and that's why he was recruited heavily over there. They really like his style. They really like that obviously he's a winner, and yeah, the program is a pretty decent wrestling program over there. So he'll be going into a program that has experienced coaches and already a good team that he's gonna be hopping on. So he'll be a good asset to that whole program over there. So Docs, man, good luck out there. Coach Chris, the episode a few weeks back, you know, me and BLUV was talking about Docs, and we were going to give out an award for the athlete of the year, an athlete that showed out the entire school year. You know, Docs went undefeated in football. He went undefeated in wrestling, and then he did pretty decent too. He placed in most of the track meets and shot put. So he did a really good job this year. And yeah, look at that picture right there, those youngsters right there. But yeah, congratulations, Docs. And we do still have your Athlete of the Year medal up here, and I'm still trying to get you up here for an interview. So shout out to Docs.
Yeah.
All right. So then we'll talk about this golf tournament too. I had a spotlight for the Kikijide Men's Health Golf Tournament that's going to be held at Twin Creeks over in Pender, Nebraska on this coming Tuesday. And I do know that the golf tournament is full. But DJ Besme, she put the visual up there right there, the men's mental health golf scramble, June 23rd, 2026. 18-hole, 4-person scramble. Shotgun starts at 10 o'clock. Lunch and prizes will follow after the tournament's over. BLUV, are you in?
I'm in. I got a team in. Yep. I do got a question in which some people are probably going to be wondering. You know, since it's a men's mental health, and then they give time off to go do these walks and go do this. Is Tribe or the HCI, whoever is, are they giving their men employees admin to go do that?
I haven't heard anything about that. Actually, DJ Best, have you heard anything about that?
Or does a person need to use PTO to be there? I mean, see, I don't know. It's just probably a question that people might be asking, so that's why I'm asking.
We'll make that contact and we'll get that information out to the people as soon as we can. Yeah. Because I know there's probably people signed up.
Yeah.
That might not be able to get off work.
Yeah. So and then obviously Aaron and whoever else is running are gonna have to get those teams filled with standby players or standby teams. So it'd be nice to know.
I believe that's an HR question, right?
Yep.
I'll get a hold of Tara tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. But yeah,
other than that, other than that, I got a team in. I ain't gonna tell anybody my team.
No, we played in it last year. It was pretty fun.
It was.
I think me and Pete and Bill and somebody played last year, and it was real good turnout. And I think everybody was satisfied with how it turned out. All the prizes and whatnot.
Last year it was down in Oakland, so it was a little bit of a haul. So at least now Pender, it's just cross country if you want to drive cross country down there or go around. So you can get a lot closer in Oakland.
Yep. And then we all love Twin Creeks anyway. It's kind of like our home course.
Yeah.
So that's be good. So good luck to everybody who's going to be participating in that golf tournament next week. Looks like there's going to be 18 teams in there. 18 times 4 is what, Buff?
18 times 4 is 72.
Ooh.
Darts.
Oh. Oh, BLUV. BLUV surprised me. What the heck? They should have a dartboard in math class back in high school.
Yeah.
You might have passed.
Anything 20 to 1. I'm good.
Hey, blackjack too.
Yeah, 60 to 1. That's dart numbers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm fired up. I'm fired up to get down there and go hang out for a little bit with the boys. And
Yeah, Beth's showing she's showing the promo for the senior all-star duel that Docs was, and I believe Ricardo was also one of the people who competed in that one. And yeah, she did pretty well as well.
that's cool.
Yeah, so those guys, that's a good way to go out though. You know, like you get done with your wrestling season and you could do some, like right there, Ricardo Lil Walker. She wrestles some young lady named Isabel Kuehler from Pierce.
Who's Ricardo? Who's her folks?
I believe that is Gayleen Walker's granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so she's a tough one. She's going to Marine Corps.
Nice.
Yeah, she's going to Marine Corps. She's ready too. She's ready.
She's a senior as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she actually was that young lady that was in here.
Oh, yeah.
When she won the LNI wrestling match up
okay,
there
yeah.
her senior
Yep.
year. So she
Okay.
did really well.
Nice.
Yeah. And so, hey guys, we're coming up to right around the end of the show. I know I sent Beth a lot of pictures of docs and these things. We'll talk about that right there. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that right there. Okay, so the last thing that we're gonna bring up, and we also got some pictures of some of our youth athletes that brought home an athlete of the week. And so the visual we're showing right now is the Winnebago Public School summer strength and conditioning schedule, and it's posted on the Winnebago Public Schools Facebook page and also on the Big Voice Facebook page. We like to share everything that the school sends us. It has just a schedule of indoor weight room, field weight room, indoor weight room, alternating times. You can check that schedule up there. They have times for 7th through 12th grade boys sessions. Also, they have girls sessions going on. In the afternoon, they have boys basketball sessions. There's just a lot of times that your student athlete can get in the gym and work out.
I just hope when it comes to that schedule, we just talked about the summer youth program where they got the workers. I just hope they don't penalize any of the youth workers.
They shouldn't, because there's a 4:30 to 6 o'clock
Okay, so that
session, and then also a 4:30 to 5:30 session that happened too. So that they do that, and the noon hour, the field weight room noon hour.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids go down there during their lunch break.
Okay.
So yeah, they worked out those things because of
That's
the
good.
summer youth. So everybody
yeah.
has a chance to get in the gym.
That's good.
And then Coach Chris also has basketball skills for the boys basketball. Him and David got that at 5 o'clock every day, right? So
It's like 5 to 6:30, 5 to 7. It just depends on the numbers that we have. But the whole idea for the 5 to 7 stuff is just skill work and just development, and there's some team concepts that we implement, but more or less we just want to see our guys, get better, get more confident. I think that's kind of like the key thing with me is like I want to do the one-on-ones with everybody to be able to kind of build our program up, and it starts with JV, and it starts with focusing and put more attention into the details of the fundamentals, and that's everything to do with development. So 5 to 7, 7 through 12th graders, pretty much every day, come on up, we'll be there. Well, I guess I lied because I'm up here. So
disregard everything he just said.
David's down there if you're not there, penalized. Hey,
We're past Dave going
busy man.
All right.
south.
Hey, then during those workouts, they've been going on for like 3-4 weeks now. They came up with some athlete of the weeks, and we're gonna go through a couple of those ones right here. On week 1, the male high school athlete of the week is none other than Raheem Free Bass. Raheem Free Bass. First time I brought any of my relatives up. But there, Raheem is a good picture of him at that the championship football game right there.
Oh man, he made a real good catch on the sideline on that one. I'm surprised he got up because he really hit his head on the turf on that one. Was that this past year? Or was that the year before he caught that one?
No, that was this past year.
Yeah, well, I was hoping he'd be like, oh man, don't hurt yourself, my boy.
Yeah, he did really well. And
Yeah, he did good.
His coaches gave him this award because he's in the gym, working out. I got to give a shout to Raiden Decor though, because Raiden's been really getting Raheem involved with lifting weights and stuff like that. And
Good.
Nobody else could get him in the weight room. So shout out to Rado. And so the next one, this one here on. Okay, athlete of the week, Jenica Lewis.
No, it's Mars.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
where's the name? Oh, there's a name right there. I know Jenica. I was thinking, who's Jenica? No, okay, I see Marley Little Bear, 11th grader, and she got athlete of the week for the females, for the girls, and I cruise by, I see her out there all the time.
Yeah.
And she's also a summer youth worker, so she's getting her workouts in during that time too. So congratulations to Mars and Jenica.
Jenica, if you're listening, hit us up.
All right. I don't know who that is yet. There you go. Oh, Adeline.
Well, there's a little hooper
Adeline,
right
yeah,
there.
she's a little. That's a little tally right there.
Yeah.
She goes out for all the sports.
Yeah,
too.
she's gonna be
But
good.
Adeline Neff, congratulations, your junior high girl athlete of the week.
Post-workout, yogurt and granola. See, that would just get stuck in my teeth. That ain't a workout meal for me.
Bro, you only got 2 teeth,
You only got 2 real teeth.
and the rest are yellow. All right,
That's good stuff.
Raheem. And I think that does it. I know there were a couple other ones that were on that after the week list, and we'll definitely get to you guys. But yeah, good job, you guys and girls. Get in there, get in the weight room, get in the gym.
We say it all the time.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get better.
Yeah.
You can't get better by sitting on the couch like us guys.
Those times came and gone. So couch it is for me.
Yeah. So you guys, we spoke a lot about about what kind of been going on and stuff like that. One thing that I did want to bring up real quick, like with Coach Chris and BLUV, we was talking about it before, but this tournament that's coming up in Phoenix next month, the NABI tournament. So that tournament, man, it's going to be expensive when it seems like, but we have 6 boys committed so far and 2 other boys that are working on their plane tickets, but we got a pretty decent squad that's going down to NABI this year.
Let me ask a question. Are you guys combining, or are you guys taking 2 separate teams down?
Combining.
And you still only got 6?
Yeah, well, a lot of people can't make the trip.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that can't make the trip because of finances and stuff
Sure.
like that. Just a little too expensive,
Yeah.
It's at that point where entry fees already paid.
Yeah.
There's plane tickets already purchased, so
Yeah. You gotta
we're
go.
going.
Yeah,
We're
you
going.
gotta go.
We're going. And this happened to us for that Hawaii trip too.
Yeah.
We had 11 guys on the roster. We had 11 guys on this roster too.
Yeah.
And when it came time to it,
Yeah.
we had 6 people show up.
Oh, I see.
So
And it happens.
yeah, and I can't blame anybody
No.
except for the money, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
But the boys are excited.
Yeah.
Coach Chris took his crew down last year, and they did pretty good, and it got me excited about this coming year. And just asked the boys, hey man, this is your guys' last chance to play ball together. You guys want to try to go to NABI? They're like, yeah, let's go. And so we did what we had to do to raise money to pay that $1,100 entry fee. And then
Dang.
I know, man, it's crazy. But we get uniforms and everything down here, so. But I'm excited. It's my first time down here, and it seems like it's a tournament that people talk about every year.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be my first time. Coach
Chris,
is down.
is this the one? Is this the one where you got all the college coaches or like recruiters coming in, or is that the one that's?
I think for the Nabi one, they kind of make it more educational. They got like educational stuff that you got to go to, and they have like a whole day dedicated to like having a youth summit and stuff like that. But I think the one in Mesa is the one where there's like college coaches, and I think it's that intertribal type one. And they always do a good job of being able to bring coaches in and watch you play and stuff like that. But on another note, our big time elite 17U boys, they played this weekend too.
Yep.
And our schedule dropped and got finalized today. So it'll be a busy weekend for me and my
You got-
VTE boys.
You got game time? Oh, you got game time?
I think we played super late on Saturday. I asked for, I guess I did it to myself by asking to not have morning games. So now we play at 5 and 9 in the
wow.
evening, and then on Sunday we play at 5 and 7.
In the evenings?
Yeah.
That's Father's Day too, fool.
Well, I mean, I guess there's no place I'd rather be than with my boys.
You're right.
so-
You're right.
I always said that on Father's Day too, bro. If I was busy, bro.
Hey, you're right now too. They get paid, or the age gets paid, so you better Father's Day, better hit him up for that.
Kids too.
Him too?
Yeah.
There you go, bro. There's that steak you're talking
Hey,
about.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. Going down to Omaha, take it to the mall or something.
Yeah.
Casino.
Yeah.
Eh.
Or the Warhorse after.
There you go. There you go.
You guys wait in the car?
You guys just leave me.
Yeah. Well, at least you better get that steak for Father's Day. Just make sure it's not tube shaped. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Hey, but you guys, that is Bethany's showing the bracket and the pool play for the Nabby tournament up there, and I think
And then you guys are big time elite out there?
we're Warpath still.
Warpath out
Yeah.
there?
Last term of Warpath, guys. It'll be the last one. After
God, I can't even see any
after
of
that
that.
BT comes in. Oh man, I have it written down, but right up there on Wednesday, 7:15 Warpath, Apache Outcast. Down a little bit, down, right
What's
there.
that team now?
Right, a little bit down.
Cajun
right
team
there.
now?
See it?
Legendary Elite.
Yes. So Winnebago Warpath, we have 3 games. Our pool play games are kind of almost. It's Wednesday at 1. Wednesday, July 15th at 1, we play Apache Outcast. We play Muckleshoot on that same day at 7 o'clock. And then the next day at noon, we play Native Arrows. And so those are the pool play games. And you can see how many games are going to be.
Yep. Hey, Best, go down with that hand. No, down to a little more. No, down to where it says Rockhawks right above before you go out of the screen. Okay, stop right there. That legendary elite team right there. That's that one's grandson KJ Blackhawk and Chris's boy Age are playing with that team there. And that team they play against called the Rockhawks. That's going to be a game to watch. So for you guys that are going to make that trip to Mesa, that'd be the game to go watch.
Yeah.
That might be the championship game right there.
Yeah.
There'll be some good games going on out there.
Yeah.
I think Chris Rupert's playing for somebody out there too.
I think
Who did
it's
he play
Young
last
Guns.
year? Young Guns?
Young Guns.
You might
Yeah.
want to keep your eye on Young Guns too.
Cool.
There's
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
gyms out there. When you get out there to Nabi, it's insane.
Yeah.
So many places to go. So many.
Yep. Well, hey, Coach Chris, I want to say thank you to you for all the information, your segment about the Huskers and the top 5. That was a good conversation. That was a fun conversation. I want to say thank you to BLUV for bringing up the NBA Finals and not complaining too much about everything. You know how BLUV is. He's like Charles Barkley. He just complains and everything about everything. But he's funny, so he makes us laugh up here. That's why we got him up here to make us laugh, right?
Yeah. And
And
then
so-
real quick,
Mhm.
my next segment for the next show, I think I want to kind of show the audience some inside kind of scoop to the futures bets that I'm making for college football, NBA, and probably women's volleyball. But I usually parlay, so I'll do that for my next segment. Is I'll give
All
some
right.
free game for
There you go.
our next segment. So if you wanna win, trust me, all I do is win when it comes to betting.
We're gonna play that song for you too. Then all I do is win. All right. Hey,
See how you
then,
look like DJ Khaled in it.
I do want to say before we get off the air, this weekend, Sonny, happy Father's Day.
Yep, you too.
And happy Father's Day, BLUV. I know you're going to enjoy the weekend. We're going to go golf with my pops and stuff like that and have a cookout. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to the show. This is 100.9 FM KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. This is another episode of the show. Thank you for tuning in.